E- oh, I'm sorry. Oops. I just crushed my Thai Constellations air root. Sorry about that. Hello, my planty pals. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you're new here, my name is Pearl. This is my channel, Plants with Pearl. I happen to have an online plant store of the same name, so if you live in Canada and you love houseplants, make sure to check out our website, www.plantswithpearl.ca. I grow all of the plants that we sell in our basement with so much love, and I sell really happy, healthy, beautiful plants, and I would love to share them with you. So make sure you check out our website. Definitely sign up for our email list so you stay in the loop with all of our new releases and sales and promotions. And while you're at it, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. We're over 165 planty pals. It's very exciting to me. Thank you so much. Of course, you can also find me on your other favorite social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Links are all below. I'll let you take care of that if you so choose. So before we get into the video today, let's just take a moment to discuss the elephant in the room. That is this philodendron subhaustatum. Yeah, it's not supposed to look like that. A couple days ago, I woke up and came out to this. Now, I would be lying to you if I said that I actually didn't like the vibe of having the plants hang over the staircase. It's actually supposed to be straight up and down. So yeah, that's something I have to deal with. I just haven't really figured out exactly what I'm going to do. So for now, it's just chilling. Wanted to get that out of the way so nobody spent the entire time wondering what in the world was going on over here. So if you haven't noticed, we're in a different location today other than my YouTube area. We have been up here before, just not quite in this angle. It's a bit of a strange place to try and film. I do apologize for the funky lighting. Two windows, the sun's coming in and out of the clouds. So today is a bit of an homage, a love letter, if you will, a declaration of absolute adoration to my philodendron fleur de green. This is her. Look at her. Ah, I love her. I really do. If you follow me on TikTok, you have definitely seen this girl before and probably watched her grow over the last year and a bit. So today is July 5th of 2023, and this is what she is looking like. She is so glorious. I love this plant. Would you believe me if I told you that I've actually only had this plant for 3 years? Yeah, I know. It's pretty hard to believe. But it's fact. I had no idea that this plant was going to be so spectacular and special. So I don't have a ton of pictures of it when I first got it, but I did dive back into the archives. Thank goodness for Google Drive. And I did find a picture or two and a little clip, a video clip of this plant. And I'm gonna apologize for the quality on that video right now because it's not great. But I am going to put that in right now just so you can see how much she has grown because it is truly mind-boggling. Yes, that is the same plant. That video was taken in October of 2020. It's wild to me. Here we are, 3 years later, and she has outgrown my 9-foot ceiling, which is really unfortunate for both of us. I would definitely prefer if I could keep her alive and just let her keep growing, but I don't have anywhere to put her. I just don't. Obviously, I've known this day was coming for a while now. Up until a couple months ago, she was actually living on this little table and she hit the ceiling. So I did move her off of the table to give her about an extra 1.5 feet of growing space. I did have every intention of actually chopping her back 3 nodes ago, but she caught wind of my plan and decided to give me one last hurrah, and she bloomed for me, which was a lovely surprise and a very nice last hurrah. I did get a little bit of footage of the flower. It was open 2 days ago. The flower is still up there. You can see it. It is closed now. The philodendron flower is only open for a maximum of 2 days, 48 hours, and that's it. They close back up and they're done. I didn't attempt to fertilize it. In the past, I have attempted to collect pollen and fertilize it, and it was stressful and didn't work. So I just decided to enjoy the flower. Now I know what everybody's probably thinking. Pearl, what on earth did you do to get this philodendron to grow for you so big and so fast in Canada, where you have winter for 6 months of the year? And you're not gonna like the answer. And that is because I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know why this plant is so happy in my care. What's the saying? Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. I don't know. The plant chose me. I don't know. Maybe it's my soul plant. We're just real good pals. I did actually acquire her in a batch of philodendron Florida ghosts. And when she was younger, she did a little bit of the ghostiness. The leaves come in like a creamy or a white. She was never a full ghost. Her leaves would come in a little bit of a lighter green and with a very, very subtle color shift when the color filled in. Now remember, I'm not a scientist. I am simply a girl who really loves plants and access to Google with a limited attention span. So keep that in mind. So what I have learned about the philodendron Florida family, if you will, is pretty cool and fairly easy to understand. So the philodendron Florida family, that includes the philodendron Florida Ghost, the philodendron Florida Beauty, and the philodendron Florida Green. They all have the same parents, like the exact same parents. So we're gonna think of them as a family. Mom is a philodendron squamiferum, and dad is a philodendron pedatum. And when two philodendron who love each other very much get together and make babies, they're not all going to look identical necessarily. So they're still all related and they're siblings. They just look a little bit different. I just realized I don't think that I mentioned what my intentions are to do with this plant after this video. So while I would love to keep it, I just don't have anywhere that it can go because it is 9 feet tall. It's actually a little taller than 9 feet right now because it's taken a bit of a jaunt off of its support pole on its way to support itself on the wall. Yeah, I don't have anywhere to put it. So the plan is to write this love letter to my most favorite plant and then take the top cutting off of it. And I did post in one of my local plant groups if anybody wants to take the bottom portion of the plant. So hopefully it goes to a happy home. But yeah, I am going to keep her lineage carrying on in my house with the top cutting. So there is a few things that I absolutely love about this plant, and we're going to talk about them right now. It was and has been such a treat to see how exactly the leaf shape is going to shake out as each new leaf has been unfurling. Each leaf shape is a little bit different and they are all really special, kind of like snowflakes where no two is exactly the same, but they are all gorgeous. I have two favorite leaves. I have two favorite leaves. The first is this guy. I don't know why, I just really like it. And then my second favorite leaf is up there. I don't think that I can give you a good angle. There is no way that I could show you the other side of this leaf, but you can see the bottom, and that's my second favorite leaf. She's just really pretty. Another one of my most favorite parts about the Florida family is the stems. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that you can see them. I think I could see them on the camera pretty well. But you'll notice that the stems are very, very slightly bumpy. So if you do have a plant at home and you're not sure if it's a pedatum or a Florida green, this is the easiest way for you to determine. A philodendron pedatum has completely smooth stems and no bumpies at all. The philodendron green family has these slightly bumpy stems, but not too much. And then the squamiferum, and we remember that's one of the parents of this plant, has much longer, almost hair-like bumps along their stem. So that's just a very quick way to be able to determine what type of plant you've got if you're not sure. They feel really cool. I just really like the texture. And while we're here, we may as well talk about one of my other favorite things about this plant, which is they have really active extrafloral nectaries. And that is the little tiny spots where you see the sap coming out of the stem. That's not because of bugs. The plant is not injured. They can secrete sticky sap from when they're happy, and that is exactly what's happening here. And when I say sticky, I really mean it. Look at this. Super, super sticky sap. I do apologize if this is shaky, but this stem is way high up, but it is super, super full of extrafloral nectar, so I just wanted to catch it. And there is our last flower that closed up a couple days ago. And finally, my most favorite thing about this plant is the fact that in the last 2 years, she has flowered for me 3 times. And I think that's crazy because you need to consider that I live in Ontario, in Canada. This philodendron couldn't care less. I may have already mentioned she did just finish her last flower, her final flower for me 2 days ago. It's still up there, it's still attached to the plant. I just wanted to allow her one last hurrah before I gave her the big haircut. I did get a little bit of footage of the flower while it was open. All right, I've got my kitchen scissors here. I can't find my actual plant snips, and if I put off cutting this any longer, I don't think I'm gonna do it. So I'm just gonna go. We're just gonna do it. Look, this is just another plant. And cut it, and it's gonna be fine. I don't want to do it. Okay. We're just gonna cut. We're just gonna cut. We're just gonna go up and cut. Oh no, the scissors are not doing it. Oh, this is a mistake. Ooh, did it. I did it. I don't know how I feel right now. I feel a lot of ways. Okay, well, that is the end of the video. If you're still watching this video, thank you very much. I hope you learned a thing or two, and if not, I hope you had a good chuckle because that was... Again, please don't forget to check out my website, www.plantswithpearl.ca. If you're Canadian, I would love to send you some houseplants in the mail. 15% off coupon for signing up for our email list. I am going to go put this in water and sit down for a little bit and think about what I just had to do. I hope you have a really fantastic day, and I hope all of your plants grow beautifully for you. Bye.